money in social media, there is money in content creation. I never would have thought that cooking my basic food, spaghetti, rice and stew, I'm not even doing serere, no aesthetics, no props, nothing. If YouTube does not work for you, Instagram will work for you. And if Instagram does not work for you, TikTok will work for you. If TikTok does not work for you, Facebook will work for you. Hey guys, I'm Jessica George and welcome to my channel. So something crossed my mind this morning and I decided to come and do a video. I just hit 3,000 followers on Instagram. I know it's small, but it's a big win for me. My followers might be small, but I'm amazed at the amount of money I've been able to make on Instagram. Now, I'm not monetized on YouTube. Today is not about YouTube. Today is about Instagram and other social media platform. If YouTube does not work for you, Instagram will work for you. And if Instagram does not work for you, TikTok will work for you. If TikTok does not work for you, Facebook will work for you. And there are some people that they've blown everywhere. They usually say grow one first before growing the other. I started with YouTube and YouTube is not growing. I'm not monetized. What I'm trying to say is that if you start with one platform and unfortunately it doesn't grow like you imagined it, are you going to stay there and keep trying to grow it because they said grow one first? I'm trying to give you guys the timeline of when I started everything. I started YouTube 2 years plus now, almost 3 years, and then I started Instagram. I'm currently 2 years on the dot on Instagram. It means that I started YouTube and after 8 months I decided to start Instagram. I didn't start creating content on Instagram on time because I didn't have much followers. When I started at 980 something followers, and even that 900 and something followers, I was pushing and trying to get it to 1,000 followers before I started creating content, because we have it in our heads that you have to have at least 1,000 followers before you start creating content or before brands will start to notice you, which is a lie. I think you can start even with 10 followers. As far as your page is constructed well and you are ready to put in the work, the moment you start, brands will start to notice you. I remember Abby Space, she was the one that we're chatting about it. They already started creating content as at then. Abby, Aisha, all of us were doing YouTube, but like them, they already started. They've taken it to Instagram, and me, I was just feeling like I don't have plenty followers. I cannot do this thing. Let me just stick with my small views on YouTube. And then I remember Abby Space was like, babe, just start. You don't have to have 1,000 followers, just start. Immediately I went to, that was November 22nd 2022. I went to construct my own there's this post I put up that I'm now creating content for brands, UGC, collaboration, PR, location review, product reviews. So I put up that post November 22nd, and it's funny because I had just 900 and something followers, and those followers, I don't even know how I gathered them. I didn't get them from creating content. They are just like, it was my personal Instagram account, my friends, people that know me, and then just following random people. Just, you guys know how personal Instagram works. I didn't have like anybody that was there to watch content. And then after I put up that post, I reached out to one brand. There's this Women in Abuja brand, and I put up an ad. It's not a paid ad. I just put like a request that I'm a new content creator and I'm willing to work with brands. I'm just starting out, so you don't have to pay. If you have products or things like that that you want to advertise, let me put it out there that I had no idea whatsoever. I just started, and that's why I'm putting out this video, like, because your money they road, you just sit down, they look. Let's just say your money is at the gate here and you are still here. You have to go to the gate and go and collect your money. You understand? And the funny thing is, you see, this content creation thing I'm doing is not entirely for money. I mean, I want to make money at the end, but to be honest, I just want to have a platform. I want people to know me and I want to know people. So I put up that post, and funny enough, I got a lot of messages. More than 50 people reached out to me. Some I couldn't work with, because some, when you put up those kind of things, they are going to get some people, they want to give you something and their page has only like 5 followers. Who is going to buy? Some have not even posted on their page for the last 3 years, and they are reaching out that they want you to do video for them. So I selected a few brands and I worked with them. If I go back to go and look at those videos I did for them, I'm ashamed of myself. But at that time, I felt like I was doing well. The thing with content creation is that you get better with time. Nobody taught me how to edit. Nobody taught me how to film. Nobody taught me anything. Now I make money from teaching people how to edit videos, something I did not pay anybody to teach me. Some people will just reach out to me, how do you edit? And I'm like, before I was rejecting it, I'm like, me, I'm just learning too. Like, my videos are so basic. What is the thing you want to, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing? But it's just funny that people see what you don't see. Now I started working with them. Like, I did a few videos for them. I worked with a hair revamp brand, Seventh Heaven. I worked with Chandora Sen, she sent me perfumes. I worked with there's this skincare brand, I've forgotten their name. I worked with quite a number of brands, so my followers were increasing. But it's funny because from November 22nd, when I had 980 something followers, from November 22nd 2022 till January of 2024, because after that I got pregnant, and then I carried throughout my pregnancy. Just the way I stopped YouTube, I stopped posting on Instagram. So but at that time, my page I already got to 1,000 followers and more. Let's say 1,100 and something followers. That means it took me from November 2022 to January 2024 to get to 1,180 something followers, because I remember vividly that when I resumed this year, January 2024, after I gave birth to Shai, when I resumed with 1,180 something, I mean 1,170 something followers. It means that from November 2022 till January 2024, I only added about 150-60 followers. And those 150-60 followers, I don't even know how I got them, because I would create, my videos were basic. I was still in my former house, the space was small, but I was just doing it anyway. That is what I'm trying to tell you guys, that don't let anything stop you. Sometimes your house might not be fine. You'll be admiring content creators that have fine houses, but when you post in that your house that is not fine, people will be able to relate, because many people have houses that are not fine as well, and they are like, see this girl who, like, people can relate. I don't know if you get it. That time sef, I won't even say my house was the problem. Is my lighting. The house was small, so I wasn't even getting enough light, and I didn't even have money to buy gadgets. Even till now, I don't have lighting. I have one ring light that I got for my cake business how many years ago, and now it's broken. I'm not even using it. I'm basically filming this video with no light. And one thing I've even learned to do, sorry, when I'm trying to explain, I digress a lot, but please stay with me and get what I'm trying to say. If you want to start, don't even bother about lighting. For me, what I would say you should do is to work on the bulbs in your house. This was not how my living room used to look, and it's not even up to what I want it to look. But some switches, some lamp holders are bad, and I need to fix them. But like, this is okay for the time being. What you have to do is to increase all the lights in your house. Put the highest and brightest bulbs in your house. It will make a lot of difference, because how I came to that conclusion is that, when you go somewhere, for example, you go to somebody's house, or you go to a shortlet apartment, or you just basically go somewhere, and the place is not an open place, probably like a building or something, and because the place is bright, you can create content, and you will not be looking for, you can go out with your LED 800 or LED 600 now. So you realize that these videos, they are so clear, they are so fine, because of how bright that space is. So if you don't have the money for all those soft box and the rest reflector, I don't have any of that. All you have to do is to put bright. When I mean bright, work on all the bulbs in your house, let it be bright. All the ones inside the pop, if the ones that are not working, take it out. My own, some are not working, take it out and put new ones. You will see the difference. Now I don't even stress myself carrying light up and down. Even in my kitchen, I just have one big bright bulb there. Not bright enough. If I have my way, I will add, so that when I'm filming, before I'll be carrying light, face it inside the pot. It's just stressful. Anyways, like I said, I'm digressing a lot, but please stay with me. Let me tell you, you see this content creation we are doing, like I said, you only get better with time when you keep doing it, if you don't stop. Now, if I tell you that all these things I'm telling you from 2022, I've been doing rubbish, is this year that I know that I started content creation for real. Is this year, and it's just been a few months. Just been a few months, because even when I started creating content after I gave birth to Shine, I really didn't know what to create. I remember NK, shout out to NK. NK will tell me, post anything. You are at home, post your kids, post motherhood, post cooking, post breastfeeding. That's what I started doing. So with content creation, if you want it to be easy for you, just your everyday life, your everything you do on a normal day, just use it as content. That's it. I never would have thought that cooking my basic food, spaghetti, rice and stew, I'm not even doing serere, no aesthetics, no props, nothing, yet people want to watch. And in I after I gave birth, I started, posting some pregnancy content that I kept before that didn't really make any sense. I just continued and continued, and in April this year, now before then, I used to get brands reach out to me, but most times they don't want to pay. So they just want you to work for them, like a restaurant to reach out to you, you come and eat. Now I don't even take those kind of jobs again, because I'm not hungry, I have food in my house. So when you first start, those brands will reach out to you. I'm not saying you should say no to them, or say yes, because those brands still helps my page look like, I'm busy, I'm booked, I'm busy. Brands are looking for me. It might look like that, but nobody needs to know that they are not paying you. I just used to accept those things because I don't have plenty followers. You guys know how brands and this follower count is, they love it. Even with my 3,000 that I'm talking now, with my 3,000 followers that I have now, there are many brands that will still reject me. There are brands that will not even look my side because I don't have 5k, I don't have 10k followers, which is the goal here. The goal is to keep creating content and keep growing your follower count till you hit those big brands. Now I continued like that, like that. I used to accept free work. Even as I am till now, there are some brands that will reach out to me. There's a way the work will be, if I know that it will favor my page and it will favor my follower count. Because I mean, a win is a win. I might not get properly paid for a video, but I might get 100 followers from that video. And me right now, you see, 100 followers, even 2 followers is very, very important to me. So I take it. Definitely, when I've paid my dues, when I've gotten to 20k, 50k followers, I won't be doing that again. Everything is step by step, is a process. So I continued like that, and in April, I got my first. That's not the first brand that paid me, but just that's the first brand that paid me good money. It was NK that put me onto this brand. Apparently, the brand was, looking for somebody like me. The brand asked content creators that she was working with, and then about 2 people recommended me, and the brand reached out to me. And then I didn't know that I would be able, I never would have thought that with my 1,000 followers, I mean, this brand reached out to me when I just had 1,000. I think I had gotten 1,200 and something or so. And this was in April, April 1,200-ish, 1,200 something. And I never would have thought that I would be able to make 6 figures from content creation monthly. And I'm not even capping. Like before, I was making 5 figures, and then I went to 6 figures. I was making money every month, and I was really happy. I'm like, money did this thing. There is money in social media. There is money in content creation. You guys don't joke. And that's because I'm focused on UGC. UGC means user generated content. So I basically use your product or whatever. Like I create content using whatever it is you are selling or experience, whatever service you are offering, and then I share my genuine feedback to my audience in form of video. So that way people, like, it's more legit. You cannot see anything on my page that I post about that I've not used, or I don't, like, no. If it's not good, it's not good, and it's not coming on my page. So it's very easy to use UGC to filter the kind of brands you work with and the kind of things you put out on your page. Now, the way UGC works, you don't even need follower count. All you need to do is create your video. When the brand reaches out to you, create your video from your lens, do your thing the way you want to do it, with approval of the brand and all that, and send the brand the video. Now, if you send them the video, they will be the ones to post it on their page and use it to do ads and use it to do whatever they want. You don't need followers for UGC content. Now is an added advantage, because when you send the brand the video, you have the video, you can now post it on your page and then use it to gain followers, use it to gain visibility for your page as well. So that way you are making money by creating content for the brand, and you are gaining followers and gaining visibility by posting it on your page. You can imagine they are paying you for growing your page. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And from April, I went from 1,200 and something to May, June, July, August, 4 months. It took me 4 months to get to 2,000 followers, and it was a lot. See, I danced there. I'm still going to dance for my 3K followers, but I think I want to do it with rain and shine, so I'm still postponing that video. I'm still going to dance. I think I'll be dancing for every 1,000 followers I get. I'm going to dance. I'm going to do a dance video. So I went from that to 2,000 followers in August. No, not August, July 30th or so. And now I just clocked 30k. Amen. I just clocked 3,000 followers by December 2nd or so. So let's just say it took me August, September, October, November, 4 months again to get. So literally recently, it's been taking me 4 months to get 1,000 followers. And let me tell you, this time it would have been faster. It wouldn't have gotten to 4 months to get to 3,000 followers, because as at 2 months, 3 months later, I was already at 2,900 and something followers. The reason why it took long was this my Lagos trip, because now I've studied my page. That's one thing you need to know. You need to study your page, know the content that works well, the content that gives you followers, the content that gives you views. Those are the content you should post more. It doesn't mean you shouldn't post, you know, other things in between, but post that one more. Now this my Lagos trip, my followers are not interested in traveling, in saying me what they want. You see, the videos that does well on my page is anything kitchen. Once I enter kitchen, make dinner with me, do this with me, or I vlog, you know, taking care of my kids. Those things, people can relate with it so well. And it's good to keep posting. When a video gives you plenty followers, you have to keep posting that, because if not, your page will be dead, because they would literally be uninterested. So you cannot be switching niche. So the moment I went to Lagos for like how many weeks, I've not been posting those my cooking content. Like I could tell the follower reduced. Like people's, like the way I used to get followers before, I can get like 50 followers in a day. I started getting like only 4 in a day. And yeah, but it's okay, because I still don't want to make my page all about that. If you want to be a content creator, just start. Even with less than 1,000 followers, brands are willing to pay you for UGC content, and many brands pay well. They pay in 6 figures. So imagine getting paid 6 figures every. And me, I'm not even charging well low. If I was charging, because I'm still charging based on, right now I'm not charging based on quality of my content and all that. I still beat down my price a lot just because of the follower counts. I know I shouldn't, but I still, you know, beat it down. Sometimes I'm like, Jessica, your followers are still small. But don't worry, it's just the process of growth. If you didn't take anything from this video, take the fact that you should just start. Take the fact that you should work. You don't have to buy too many gadgets. Just start with what you have, increase the lighting in your house, and you are good to go. Number 3 is let the quality of your videos speak to brands. These brands will look at, they will be the one to reach out to you and all that. So this video is kind of very, very impromptu. I'm just hoping that I didn't just blab too much in this video and you guys picked something. If Instagram is not working for you, switch to TikTok. Yeah, and now I'm just talking of Instagram, the same content I post on my Instagram is what I post on my TikTok, and I have 7,000 plus followers on TikTok, and I still get a lot of brands reach out to me from TikTok, a lot, because the page is growing. But just like TikTok, just like Instagram, there are contents that does well on my TikTok. So if I post all this, it's still cooking, it's still, those are the things that does well on my TikTok. So now I know where my strength is, I know what my followers like to see, and I'll keep doing that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.